Good morning, Arpit. Thank you for taking the time out, to give the feedback in regards to your journey with the marketing process with IT Pathfinder. So if you can please begin, do a little introduction about who you are.
Sure, sure. My name is Arpit. I'm a data scientist, and my skill set usually just includes a lot of data analysis,
Hmm.
machine learning, data pre-processing, cleaning, Python development. That's sort of it's pretty much where my skill set's at right now.
Got you, got you. And if you can please walk us through, your journey with the marketing process with IT Pathfinder, how that went for you and how that benefited you in regards to you obtaining a full-time opportunity. And by the way, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the process was pretty smooth for me. I basically offered them my resume. And then IT Pathfinder had some feedback. Hey, maybe you want to change this, maybe this, maybe this. And I was like, okay, let's make some changes. And then after that, they basically did a whole lot of applying for jobs, and I just showed up to interview, and that's about it.
Yeah, and in regards to the marketing, I totally understand that they're reaching out to numerous candidates according
Hmm.
to your skill set, and I guess that transition was pretty smooth on your end as well. And once the client and the vendor preferred or liked your profile, how was the interview process taken on your end? Was it smooth? Were details given? Please explain if you don't mind me asking.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I usually had a reasonable expectation about what was the interview going to be about, what was going to be
Hmm.
asked, sort of information about the interview and stuff like that. I think yeah, generally I had a pretty good idea going in about what we'd be discussing. And I think like even if like I think maybe once it
Uh-huh.
wasn't 100% clear, but I think that was just because my expectations were different from what it was. It wasn't really like a lack of clarity um in the prompt. But yeah, even if like one or two were not didn't align 100% with expectations. It didn't seem to matter a ton because, I had like a couple dozen interviews in, a few weeks. No, no, one interview was that important. It or didn't
All
feel like any.
basically
Yeah,
all the dozen interviews are important regardless of what it was, but whichever
yeah,
clicked in regards to your skill set
right.
that matched your profile.
Yeah.
I know we gave a time frame in regards to getting you a full-time opportunity. Did we feel that expectation in the time frame that we gave to you, the timeline basically?
Yeah, yeah. I think from the start of the process to getting an offer, I think it only took like a little more than a month. There was a lot of interviewing in the meantime, but I would say you guys succeeded.
All right, thank you very much. We appreciate it. I mean, you're actually the one that cracked the interview, so the more props goes to you basically than us, because you got the offer on your end. We just helped you, implement and get you the line of interviews that you deserved in regards to your skill set. Now, final question. I won't take too much of your time. If anybody is looking for a full-time opportunity and they're not able to obtain it, would you recommend our services to them?
Yeah, I would. It just seems like a slam dunk. Well, it depends on I think why they might be failing to obtain a full time opportunity. I think like if their interview skills are bad, that's something they will need to work out on their own, or you're going to need to do like you're going to need to raise that with IT Pathfinder, and maybe they can help you practice your interview skills. But I think as long as your interviewing is like adequate, you don't even have to be like super good at interviewing. As long as you want to just have the opportunity to get your profile out in front of a bunch of faces, and then they can
The decision
judge.
makers, basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and as long as like if that is what you need, if that's what's important to you, then this is a good pick. because I think that's what my problem was a lot of the time, was that I was just getting filtered from all these applications I was doing on my own. And
You weren't able to touch base in regards to which one should be the proper job opportunity, or you weren't able to, touch base with the decision makers or get any type of update on their end. And it was just a hassle of you actually, trying to follow up with them, and not to mention, do your project as well as find another opportunity on your end. So it
yeah,
was
yeah,
it was basically time consuming, very easy, and very smooth, basically.
yeah, yeah. I didn't have to send out like because I've done like the whole application pipeline of like sending out
Hmm.
like 50 emails a day
Hmm.
about, hey, this is, I'm so and so, I'm looking for this kind of work. And
Hmm.
for me personally, I just take that kind of stuff. So it's just nice that somebody else did that work for me. If I can pay somebody to do that, I'll always do that.
Perfect, perfect. Now, last question, but not least, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate IT Pathfinder in finding a full-time opportunity?
Like a 9.
9. Perfect, perfect. Well, thank you. I mean, I know you're happy with the opportunity you got. Once again, congratulations. We were so glad to work with you, and the communication between you and your recruiter was, phenomenal. I know, he has much in regards to investing, helping you get this full-time opportunity as much as you did. So,
Yeah,
congrats to both of you, and I really do appreciate you taking the time out, telling us your journey and your story.
certainly. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.